And good morning, New Mexico. We are 99.9 FM, M810. You are in for a treat because we get to not only interview Christina Cordova with our New Mexico State Parks, but we're also going to be on Facebook and all that good stuff. So you're going to be able to see what we look like. It's amazing, Christina, how technology has changed. And of course, we've missed interviewing you and listening to all
Thank
the
you.
good things that you guys are doing there at our New Mexico State Parks. And real quick, we're having you on since the last time. So it's probably been about a year ago that we really
Over a
talked
year.
to you. And
Over a year. Yeah.
so talk to us a little bit about what you guys, New Mexico State Parks, have been doing the past year. I know it's been tough for every state agency, and then maybe we'll talk about what's happening today and forward.
Yes, thank you. Well, we just celebrated a year of being home, of teleworking from home, now March 13th. But our state parks are reopened and we're welcoming everyone back. Out-of-staters, we've been closed to out-of-state. There's been an out-of-state ban on visitors to state parks, but we've lifted that ban. The governor lifted that ban and we welcomed everyone back on February 24th. So it's been a challenging year, Pat, to say the least, with having our parks closed down, loss of revenue. It's hit us in every direction, but we're trying to get these parks spruced up and ready and COVID safe, for people to come in and make sure everything's clean and ready to go. So our staff out in the field are really working hard to promote state parks in a safe manner.
Very good. Of course, Christina Cordova, she is the public relations coordinator with our New Mexico State Parks. And, let's talk a little bit. I know that we're going to talk a little bit about current public health orders that are in effect regarding our state parks. And then we're going to talk about a great state park, Morphe Park, right? Did I pronounce that right?
Yes, Morphe.
Okay.
Yeah, the public health order is in effect right now through April 2nd. And our park rangers and marine enforcement officers are enforcing that public health order, which includes wearing your mask. So I have a mask, even though I'm home, comfort of my own home, but we still need to wear our masks in public places, and that includes a state park outdoors. We are asking folks to please bring their hand sanitizer and their personal protective equipment. Keep your sizes for your group small, 5 to 10 people. And also you need to check your county level, the color of your county, which, we have state parks in every county here in New Mexico. We have 35 beautiful state parks, so they're all unique. There's not one size fits all for all parks. So you must know before you go. And we encourage folks to get onto our website and check out the New Mexico State Parks online. And also no group shelters or large groups at this point in time. Hopefully throughout the summer and the rest of spring, we hope that the governor will make some accommodations and maybe things will lighten up and we'll be able to host people in group shelters. We get a lot of calls right now, Pat, for graduations, weddings. People are trying to plan their summer and their outings. So we're just encouraging folks that we are still actively enforcing the public health order at the parks.
Well, and I know, it's kind of a bummer, but of course we are opening up for state parks. So we got to look at the positive stuff about what's going on. And,
right.
And it's all for people, for keeping people safe and healthy. And so we can stay within that color of our county or whichever color it is that allows us to do this. So we want everybody to stay healthy, to stay safe, to wear your mask. And before we get to Morphe State Park, I'm going to jump on my bandwagon and I'm going to ask people to make sure that whatever you pack in, you pack out, and to pack out a lot more than what you take in, because we have the most gorgeous parks and forest and BLM, but we want to make sure that when we leave, people can come in and enjoy what we have and be blessed with.
Exactly. We encourage folks to recreate responsibly. That's the coin phrase right now going around with the national parks, the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. Throughout the nation, people are encouraging folks that come out. And we've had a lot of newbies, Pat. We've had a lot of new visitors to parks. They've never been to state parks, so they don't know what to expect. But we do ask that folks pack it in and pack it out. Leave no trace behind. Please extinguish your campsite. Don't ever, your campfire, never leave a campfire unattended. So, and this drought season is going to kind of direct that, if we'll have campfires at the state parks this season or not. Our drought levels, our water levels in the parks are going to be affected as well. So, it's a trying time. We're coming back, but I heard a quote the other day, Pat, that said, the comeback is stronger than the setback.
There
right?
you go. I
So,
love
yeah,
it.
I love that quote. Yeah.
And on top of that quote too, I'm gonna just use my own quote that I like to say. And when we're out there at our beautiful state parks and we see our park rangers, not only doing their job but also enforcing the public health order. Remember, they're not the ones that came up with that public health order, so don't shoot the messenger. All they're doing is doing their job.
They have handguns. Don't mess with them.
Yeah, well, I mean, and they can still, they have handguns, but they also sometimes know they take some verbal abuse from people. And I just say, hey, they're not the ones that came up with these rules and regs. You know what? Let's respect them. They're doing their job,
Right.
and let's enjoy and so go out there and have a nice time.
Right. And you want your outing with your family to be memorable, to be enjoyable, to be safe. You don't want to get a fine for not wearing your face mask at the park, because there are citations that they will issue, and they are enforcing it. So again, just be cognizant of your surroundings. If there's people next to you, respect their space. Of course, they will respect your space. And you're wearing it for your protection of yourself and for others. So we encourage that.
And we're with Christina Cordova, Public Relations Coordinator with our New Mexico State Parks. Hey, beautiful, beautiful park, Morphe Park. Let's talk a little bit about that. What's going on? Is it open? And all that good stuff, because it is gorgeous.
Great. Morphe Lake, Pat, is my favorite state park. That has been for years. It's nestled in the Sangre de Cristo mountain range in Mora County. It's just 7 miles southwest of Mora. It's off of New Mexico Highway 94. So it's a beautiful little park. It's only 25 campsites, but right now it's only open to day use, and that's open daily, 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily. There's no camping or overnight stays allowed at Morphe at this point in time, because we are doing camping by reservation only, and they're not on the reservation system. But we just did close to $1 million of improvements at Morphe Lake with a new dam in partnership with the Acequia de la Isla and the La San Jose Community Ditch Association. We did some tremendous work. Our in-staff persons, crew with the State Parks Division went out and did some beautiful rock work. We have new parking spaces for the day use area. We have new vault toilets. We have a new pay station. I mean, it's a whole new look. It's a new park for a new era. I hope, starting out 2021 will be a better year for everyone. And we have Morphe Lake to highlight and showcase at this point in time. This past week, we had a little over 2,900 visitors just in 1 week. But the week that it opened, Pat, there were 7,000 people at Morphe Lake in 1 week.
So did you say that there is no overnight camping, or you got to have reservations?
They're not. Morphe Lake is not listed on the reservation system as of yet, so you cannot stay at Morphe Lake overnight. It's for fishing, and day use only. A picnic, coming out, taking a walk around the new trail around the lake. There's multiple improvements. It's beautiful. There's a boat trailer, parking. There's a new boat dock, a new boat ramp there. Just electric boats are allowed on that lake.
Very good. Well, I love it. And I think you can't see it behind you and me, but that's a Morphe Lake that Bubba uploaded to it so people could see it, but it's hard because we're there. So But anyway, I think it's exciting that we get to talk to you, Christina Cordova, of course, public relations coordinator with our New Mexico State Parks. And we hope to do it more often because, one of the greatest things that we have here in New Mexico, besides our green and red chili, our New Mexico State Parks and Morphe Lake. For those that enjoy fishing, I have a good friend that goes there all the time, and he shows me pictures of some humongous fish out there.
Oh yeah, that's where the New Mexico State fish lives. The
Yeah.
Rio Grande cutthroat trout lives there at Morphe Lake, so you can come get a New Mexico State fish at Morphe Lake State Park.
There you go. So when you're telling that fish story that I caught the big one, people, if they say where and you say Morphe State Park or Morphe Lake, they're going to know it's probably the truth because there are some big fish there. So we are excited, and there's lots of places that people can go. Our New Mexico State Parks, and Christina, why don't you give out your website, and so people can get all the information they want there as well.
Sure. Okay, this is a long URL address. Okay, so it's emnrd.state.nm.us/SPD/. So if you Google New Mexico State Parks, you'll get to our website. But that is our official URL. It's emnrd.state.nm.us/SPD/. And it's only $5 a carload, Pat, to come into state parks. So $5 day use fee.
That is,
it's affordable. They're close to home. You're never more than 45 miles away from a state park here in New Mexico. So take advantage and come out and enjoy this beautiful weather that we have. But also check the website and know before you go, because, with this spring snows and spring storms that are coming our way, that road is very narrow and very curvy up to Morphe Lake, and there could be inclement weather and hazardous driving conditions if you go up to that park in this time of year. So be careful and know before you go.
Well, I hope, we want people to be careful, but we do want more moisture, more rain, more snow, which hopefully we're going to get some anyway. But again, it's exciting to have you back on Suave Radio, 99.9 FM, M810, Christina, and we appreciate all that you guys have done. And we know you're excited for the people of the state of New Mexico that they're going to be able to start enjoying their beautiful state park. So we appreciate everything that you guys do.
Awesome. Thank you, Pat. And we appreciate KSWV Radio. Thank you.
Well, God bless you. Christina Cordova, Public Relations Coordinator with our New Mexico State Parks. We talked a little bit about Morphe State Park. What a great park it is, and it's a beautiful drive if you're coming from here in Santa Fe. If I remember, we went up into Vegas, and then from there we kept going. I don't know too many.
New Mexico 518, North to Mora. Yeah.
The only place I'd go when I was younger and still go now is like Pecos or Santa Cruz or Pilar, up towards your rumbo, right? Pilar and Embudo. Beautiful places.
Yeah. Beautiful.
God bless you. We appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you, Pat. I appreciate you guys. Take care.
We are 99.9 FM, M810, Suave Radio. You've been listening to Christina Cordova with our New Mexico State Parks. And again, go to the website. Bubba had it up there, but if not, just go to NM State Parks and Google it, and you'll see which ones are open and which ones aren't. Thanks again to Christina. God bless you.
Take care.
Now back to more Suave.